Today, the chairs of 4 committees in the Democratic-controlled House put out a statement criticizing President Trump's Treasury Department for lifting sanctions this past weekend on companies linked to a Russian oligarch named Oleg Deripaska, even as Deripaska and his family and his associates will definitely still own a majority stake in those companies. The Democrats are also asking Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, hey, what was the rush with lifting these sanctions? They asked Mnuchin to give them a little more time to review this deal in light of the holidays and the government shutdown happening right after the deal was announced. Mnuchin, though, said no, they couldn't have any further time. And now, apart from the Democratic committee chairs raising these concerns, a member of the House Intelligence Committee is raising another major red flag, which will curl your hair. Congresswoman Jackie Speier has just sent this letter to Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin asking about reports of Mnuchin's, financial relationship with a business partner of Oleg Deripaska, a business partner of Deripaska who owns a big stake in Deripaska's companies and who will benefit from this lifting of sanctions on Deripaska's companies. Congresswoman Jackie Speier is asking Mnuchin to please explain his business dealings with a Soviet-born American billionaire named Len Blavatnik. Congresswoman Speier called Mnuchin's involvement in deciding to lift these sanctions, when that will have a financial effect on Len Blavatnik, quote, a deeply troubling matter and a conflict of interest. And that's a big deal allegation, right? Saying a Treasury Secretary had a personal conflict of interest in a matter like this. Treasury has answered this charge twice. Check this out. The Treasury Department acknowledges that Mnuchin and Blavatnik do know each other personally, though as for the reporting last year that Mnuchin, quote, frequented Mr. Blavatnik's yacht before becoming Treasury Secretary, the Treasury Department insisted today that is not true. They said today that Mnuchin attended only one party on Blavatnik's yacht. Thank you very much. That's not many parties. That's just one party. And the Treasury Department told the New York Times this afternoon that Mnuchin and Blavatnik had, quote, no business relationship, though by this evening, in a follow-up response, that had become, quote, no direct business relationship. Important revision there. Right, got it. You sure that's the last one? Tonight, the Times reports that Len Blavatnik's company may have already made something like $800 million just from the lifting of sanctions this weekend. With the involvement of a Treasury Secretary who partied on that guy's yacht, but just the one time, just once. No direct business relationship, but maybe a business relationship. Astonishing allegations from Congresswoman Jackie Speier. She joins us next.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.